Once again, good afternoon everyone. I am Richeline Argawanon and let us continue our discussion for today. So, my assigned topic is all about project-based assessment. So, pag mayon gitag project-based assessment, it involves students creating a project that demonstrate their understanding of literature, and also creative projects that showcase students' comprehension and interpretation of literature. So, meaning, ang project-based assessment is ang students dili lang basta mag-answer og quiz, exam, instead maghimo sila og project para ipakita nila nga nasabtan nila ang story or lesson sa literature. So meaning pinaagi sa project-based assessment makita sa teacher kung unsa ka well nila nasabtan or nasabtan sa students ang story. In project-based assessment, we have different examples. So first is creating a scrapbook or collage representing a character or theme. For example, pwede ang students maghimo og scrapbook or collage about sa isa ka character or theme sa story. So just like for example, kung ang character kay known for being brave, so pwede nila ibutang sa scrapbook ang drawings, pictures, or descriptions na nagrepresent sa bravery nga character. Next, we have writing a sequel or prequel to a story. So, pag mayon tag writing a sequel or prequel to a story, meaning, pag mayon ganitag sequel is continuation sa story. Like, unsay nahitabo after sa ending. Pag mayon putag prequel, kay story about sa nahitabo before nagsugod ang original story. So, through this activity, ang students maka-use sa ilang imagination while still connected sa original story. Then, pwede po ang students mag-design og board game-based plot sa story. For example, ang board game kay naay steps nga nag-represent sa mga important events sa story. Then, while naga-move ang player is murag naga-follow po sila sa flow sa story. So, another example is creating a film trailer or movie poster for literary work. So, meaning, pag may creating a film trailer or movie poster for a literary work, so, bot pasabot is, mag-design sila og poster nga na ang main characters, ang settings, og themes sa story. So, just like a real movie posters, pwede po maghimo ang students og other activities, like reader's theater. So, kaning reader's theater, kung asa ang students mag-act out og scene from the story. Pwede sa mock job interview, kung asa ang isa ka students mag-pretend siya na siya ang character. Then, ang uban mag-ask question, retelling the story from other character, perspective, or puppet show basis sa story. Through this activity, mas ma-enjoy sa students ang learning ug mas masabtan nila ang story. Next is we have the importance of project-based assessment. So, the importance of project-based assessment is encourages critical thinking, application of knowledge, and problem solving. So, but pasabot kay ginatabangan niya ang students nga mag-think deeper about sa lesson. Dili lang sila naga-memorize but they also apply what they learn. So, sa project-based assessment is naatay advantages and disadvantages. So, pag ang mayroong tag-advantages, so ang advantages sa project-based assessment is it allows students to express themselves in a unique ways, depends understanding through creative exploration, poster collaboration, and project management skills. So, meaning, kay ang students can express their ideas creatively, mas madipin po ang ilahang understanding sa story because while nagahimo sila sa project is ginahuna-una nila ang plot and then ang characters o message sa story. So another advantage kay ma-develop po ang ilang teamwork and collaboration skills, especially kung group activity. Next, we have disadvantages. So in project-based assessment, our disadvantages can be time-consuming for students and teachers, may require additional materials for resources. So meaning, one-in-time consuming siya because creating a project needs planning and preparation. And sometimes, mag-need po og materials like art materials or other resources. So next, we have example of project-based assessment. First is designing a board game that tests knowledge of the story. Next is creating a comic strip summarizing the plot. Third is writing and illustrating a new chapter of the story. And last is building a model representing a setting from the book. Let's proceed to portfolio assessment. So when we say portfolio assessment, portfolio are used in the assessment of students' performance nowadays. They are also used as a method by architects, painters, photographers, and artists in showing their works. So, meaning, ang portfolio assessment is collection sa students' works over time nga naga-show sa ilahang progress sa learning. So, actually, dili lang yun siya ginagamit sa schools. Ginagamit sad siya sa mga professionals like artists, photographers, and architects para ipakita ilang works. So, portfolio assessment include draft and final version of essay, journal and reflections, creative writing pieces, and self-assessment. So, ang example atong upat kabuk nga akong gi-mention kay na tong draft and final essay, journals and reflection, creative writing, and self-assessment. So, ang example ani niya class is ang students pwede mag-include sa portfolio ang first draft sa essay o ang final version para makita ang improvement sa iyang writing. Nganong importante man ang portfolio assessment? So, ang portfolio assessment shows a broader pictures of learning and growth. So, bot pasabot, importante siya kay para makita sa teacher ang overall growth sa students over time. Kining portfolio assessment naapod tayo ginatawag nga advantages and disadvantages. So, ang advantages sa portfolio assessment is allow for students self-reflection and goal setting, provides evidence and progress over time, offers a more holistic view of students' achievement. So, meaning, students can reflect on their learning and see kung unsa ilahang improvement. It also helps teachers see the progress of the students more clearly. Sunod is ang disadvantages. Is that kailangan siya o careful organization and sometimes selecting and organizing the words can also be time-consuming for students. So, we have different examples of portfolio-based assessment. So, first is collection of drafts and final version of writing pieces inspired by literature. Second is journal entries with reflections on characters, theme, or plot twist. Third is drawings, diagrams, or models related to the stories they read. Last is self-assessments evaluating their understanding and engagement. And that's all. Thank you.